Hello gamers! Today I wanted to discuss a topic about Drakengard, which is that people often say that the game has bad combat or bad gameplay. However, I disagree. I think the game really does a good usage of its mechanics to create an interesting gameplay flow, and mixes really well the two types of combat, which is ground combat and aerial combat. So, for starters, I wanted to give a quick reminder of all the mechanics of the game, because people often don't know the extent of what they can do with their abilities. Let's start with the screen before a scenario. We got ally and weapon. By unlocking weapons, you get more abilities. Not every weapon has an special magic for doing damage. Some offer you extra speed, some more, some protection, stuff like that. For now, I'm gonna be using what I had chosen. And you can also choose your ally, which is really important, and I often see people not even having one. Which is strange because it's one of the most effective ways to go through the game. We got Leonard, Ariak, and Sirri. I personally really like Ariak because I feel she's the most versatile companion. However, Leonard has a really good ability, and Siri is probably the most OP of them all. So for this showcase, I'm going to use Ariak. Let's go to the level. So here we are in verse 2. First of all, we got movement. We have just moving in general. Yeah, I know. We got moving in general, and we got sprinting. What sprinting allows us to do is to basically juggle enemies. Okay, that was really bad, but I'll allow it to pass. Which is juggle enemies like this. Huh? You see how I'm doing circles around them, right? Which allows me to group them. Then we have our hits. You can do. Wait, let's change weapons, which is with the right trigger, the second one. And let's choose a basic sword for this. So we got our enemy here, coming right at us. We can do many things. We can either block with left trigger 2. Hey, come back here. I'm not finished. Okay, so we either block with left trigger 2, which also targets the closest enemy. We could later dodge with left trigger 1 or the right trigger 1. I don't often use dodging, but because you really want to get combos going, not escape from enemies. Oh yeah, one last thing about weapons before we leave this system is that each weapon has a separate magic bar. So let's use Gamescorn. So for example, if I come to this enemy and I hit him while sprinting, it does a one-shot attack. Or if I sprint and jump and then hit, I do a big wave attack. No. Oh yeah, also this. Blocking is really good for changing directions with the camera. Now, what we want to do is get some magic and do some combos. So I'm going to show basically you have this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I'm hitting an enemy, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and I press Y when the light's orange. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, Y. And you can see that the magic bar down below is charging. However, I'm gonna show you the companions now. Why, you may ask? Because I think they fit really well when it comes to doing combos and you are close to dying. Like, imagine there, I had been hidden, I don't know, 15 times, and I was at 1 health. I could change to my companion. You see that my health bar runs in a timer, right? And I can still use the sprinting abilities, like this. Okay. Look. Look. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Okay. And see? I still retain all my health. So companions are good for that, for being a last resort resource if you are close to dying, or for saving health if you want to have full health till a later part of the verse. Next, we should try doing some magic, right? So I do a combo there. We go to the next zone. I run, I jump, I hit. Bang, bang, bang. Fuck. There we go. And then I do magic. For example, Game Sword has that basic magic attack. However, we can also let's use the Holy Mace. Okay. 1, 2. Wait. Let's get some more enemies. Yeah, wait, master. There we go. And then we use the magic. You see, right? Every weapon I have here has a different type of magic. But in general, you would like to have the weapons that give you more damage like that. Mostly for crowd control. And then also those that heal you or give you extra defense are really good. So what are we going to do next, you ask? Well, you know how I showed that you can jump, right? With the running.
Please help us.
No, I will not. What you can also do to juke enemies is, in corridors or stuff, is jump around them like this. See?
The Empire is too strong.
I just went through an entire group. There. You can go through an entire group by just jumping. And I do this, and I fucking die. There we go. Oh yeah, combos. If you do enough combo chains, you can get health, a destructive power, and armor, so to say. Which adds more incentive to get combos. Bang. And in general adds more complexity to the game, I think. Because you will want to keep your combo chain going right. Like, I hit this guy, hit this guy, and it gives me extra experience to level up game, and which gives me more health. Now, one thing you might wonder is, how do I upgrade my magic? Because I show you have a magic meter. Well, you don't really upgrade it with your experience. Rather, what you do is hit thresholds. So if I go to status, you might see that each weapon's level depends on the amount of kills. and these skills only change when you finish a level, so you can't hit 200 enemies and then exit the level. You need to first finish the level, the zone, however you want to say it. And the more weapon levels you have, the easier doing combos will be. Because you see with Sword it's like one, bang. There we go. One, bang. So it's really easy for that. And what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, camera. Remember that you move like this. The camera moves automatically behind Kame, and you can control it, but Kame will not move towards you move the camera. Rather, it's independent from Kame. So if I go straight ahead and I turn the camera, you can see it doesn't do anything. But the camera usage is more so for personally, at least how I use it, is if I try to circle these enemies, I can only see the minimap for them. However, you can time your camera to go towards the direction you're going and let you see where they are. So here I'm just using the camera, not looking at the minimap, and I can still circle a large group and hit them all together. Now, I talked about companions, right? Well, companions are not only for getting one extra life, so to say, and for a different weapon, but also because if I press the magic meter, if I hold it, you do this extremely powerful attack. And if you press it once, you get a normal attack. Look. The two souls, the fire and water soul, and bang! Giant nuke. This not only makes levels easier, which a lot of people have a problem with the difficulty of the levels, but it also lets you, how you say it, like when you have to grind the weapons right for kills. Oh wait, sorry, experience, because you only get weapon levels by killing enemies. You can just load maps like this, get lots of experience, or the maps with the giants, stuff like that. Hello, game. Now, this is all for the basic mechanics of like just, you know, your combat. However, before we go into aerial combat, we still have to see the ground and aerial mix, which is different from aerial combat, you may not believe. So if we... Nope. If we go to... Where is it? Yeah, hate strength. Yeah, welcome. The story. We start in the dragon, flying. The dragon in the ground missions isn't as good as the real missions because the mechanics of the dragon there are really good. But you still got some complexity here. Like for example, if I'm flying straight like this, it's not very fast. But if you press A, you do like this, right? A little dash. However, if you time it well, like up, down, dash, 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 up, down, dash.
They fight as if one. They are unholy devils.
you can see that I fly faster. Oh, also you have to take care of magic enemies and enemies with projectiles because 2 or 3 hits is enough.
Lord Kyle, the Empire's reinforcements have arrived. Do ours come
And
as well?
by dashing with left trigger 1 and right trigger 1, you can do this.
Lord Kyle! Lord
Now,
Kyle!
remember how we
Please
talked about the way the camera works, which is that it follows the character but doesn't control it? Well, what you can do is dash, 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 doom, dash,
Lord
doom,
Kyle,
dash,
the
doom,
Empire has
and it adds a lot of more speed to cover ground. Because let's say I'm here and I want to go to the fortress right there.
What do they
So I
want?
do dash,
The
doom,
goddess?
dash, doom, dash, doom, dash, doom. And I even got past it. Amazing. But yeah, that's it. Now, depending on your controller, this might change, but to the left of the start button that pauses, you have a little button, which depending on your console might be a special feature or select or whatever, and that lets you mount and unmount your dragon. You need to check the terrain for there to be no like obstructions or anything. Oh yeah, you can also like spam it. There we go. And that's mostly for Dragon Combat. Because when it comes to what you can do with the dragon, it's very simple. You just press fire. You need to aim downwards to do any damage, else you will be shooting at the walls. And then you press Y. And that's pretty much it for Ground Dragon. It's really good for just, fucking around and making levels easier. But he's not as good as his real version. Let me think. What mission could I show you guys? Why don't we go with a boss fight to really show the complexity of the dragon? Let's go to chapter 7 here. Now, here's where the real fun with the dragon begins. Because there's a lot of complexity when it comes to movement. So for example, I'm gonna go up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna on target. You do that with the B button. So I'm gonna on target, right? And I'm gonna go to farthest up I can. And then I'm gonna go down like this. And you see I gain a lot more speed when I'm going down. Like I'm gonna look at inward. It doesn't matter if I get killed, just showcasing this first. So I go like this. And you can also mix this with the directional dashing, because I can dash downwards and start this faster, or start falling faster and then dash upwards. So I go down and I go up and I dash and I maintain a lot of speed with that. But what you can also do is, if I'm facing the left and I dodge left, I can also just like this Like if I'm trying to gain speed downwards and I have to touch something, you can do this, gain speed, do this, dash. So I'm gonna get really close to inward. Fuck. So I'm gonna get really close to inward, and I'm gonna try to chase him just with this movement. No focusing on him, just purely the speed and movement. And you can see that even while he's escaping, I can stay mostly close to him. Now let's exit 1 second and restart. So we have a full health. What I'm gonna really show is dragon combat, because the movement mechanics are good and all, but you still have to apply them to real combat. The game automatically targets you wherever it wants you to shoot, and it moves the camera like this. But it's a little clunky because you can see my dragon is, yeah, like this. I need to turn them around, so I prefer to play in focus, but I'm gonna show you a little bit of focused. Another thing is I press both triggers, I quickly turn around, which works well for this style of camera. And here comes the fun part. If I press once, I send a fireball, which isn't targeted. It all depends of your aim with the reticle. You know if it will hit him, if it's yeah, like that. It needs to be target, and it needs to, well, you know, hit him at all. And you can also charge your attack by maintaining in the circle and then leaving it. However, he's gonna dodge all the attacks. So what we would like to try and do is just correct our aim and fire him like this. Mostly staying calm. So we see him here, we pick him apart, there we go, there we go. And it's mostly using, learning how to dodge and stuff and maintain the speed towards him. I don't need to dodge that. I'm gonna do this. Okay, that was really hard. Oh yeah, by the way, you might have noticed that my dragon has another magic bar and more health than before. That's it, because as you progress in the story, you get more dragon levels and transformations. Problem is that it's not like you cannot bring back a higher level dragon to a lower level verse or chapter. So even if you like really upgrade your dragon and whatever, you're not gonna get much use of it. But it still adds some variety, because you cannot just make the game as easy as you want. Sure, you can still use companions in ground area level situations, but when it comes to like just going through the story, well, you're kinda fucked. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my magic. My fucking audio's gone. And Inmart is fucking dead. Poor guy. Oh wait, I think I even hit an alternative scene where if you kill him fast enough, you get another ending. Yeah, 3 minutes. Really cool. Okay, so next is wait, let me. Yes, I want to save my game. There we go. Next is just let's play around a bit. Now you know the mechanics, you know how the ground works, you know how the air works. So I'm gonna choose your destination. Yes, I'm gonna choose, I don't know, let's say the Ocean Fortress inside. And I'm gonna later choose in the sky with our dragon. Here you can see the dragon levels. We got level 1, 2, 3 chaos. Let's use chaos. Shut up. And then let's choose Siri. Okay. So I'm gonna just showcase here for a while a little bit of gameplay. Oh yeah, you might have also noticed that in your map and your minimap. Please shut up. Yeah. I want to pause. Yeah, you might see marked the zones you need to do to go for objectives, and that you only need to kill the orange enemies to progress, so there's no need to kill other enemies on the map or anything. I often see people try to, like, in their videos or reviews, they are like, no, you have to kill 5,000 enemies to beat this game or whatever. Well, okay, I have 20,000, but because I grinded, So just a little bit of combos here. We got a 19 combo going. Oh, I'm stupid. This doesn't do anything. That one magic is kinda shit, but I like this weapon, so I still use it, even though it's kinda crap for continuing combos. And I just hit him, combo. Easy, right? Hit him, magic. There we go. Hit him, magic. And it's a rhythm, because you might think, oh, this is gonna take like years, but once you get the flow of it, it's not really bad. So why not do a jump and go to the sky gameplay? We'll be back in a second. And we're back. Now, for the aerial missions, I'm gonna show you one that's a little bit harder than what you averagely find in the game, but I think this will showcase really good the mechanics. Why don't we try something fun? You might see this. The Watchers! You might wonder, what is this? Well, you see, if you play a level after killing the Queen Beast in the ND, you receive a fucking jet. Holy shit, guys! It mostly controls the same, I think it's faster. I don't know, I know the level 3 and the Chaos Dragon have different mechanics. but I cannot be for sure when it comes to that yet. I haven't played enough with it. So here we have a Green Reaper. You can only hit him when he doesn't have his sight. So basically when he sends it to hit you, you have to really manage well, really keep your eye on it, and charge your shots. Also, if you're too near it, it will hit you. So here I have Max projectile, and I hit him, and he's gone. Now, for these guys, you may see that in real missions the enemies have a lot more intricate design. Like for example, these guys only activate when you go past them. So you really need to keep an eye out. Yeah, like look. There's not a lot you can do. I can kill these cubes with my magic. Oh, I got hit. Oh, I got hit twice. I think the jet really gives you an idea of how the combat gameplay with the dragon is more like like a plane in terms of how you control it. Game, go inside the cabin. You're going to die, dude. We hit these guys. This guy here. We dodge. Whoop. Whoop. We dodge, we dodge, we dodge. We hit this guy, we hit this guy. Let's hit again this. There's no more cubes up there, I think. I believe. There we go. We go down. There's this guy. There we go. And I think we only have the cubes remaining. And here we have the Twin Towers. Hello. Now I'm lying, this is Tokyo. This is well, now that I think about it, a lot of people say the Dignity connects to near, which is correct, but it also really thematically fits with the game. Because you might notice that the last levels, which are in the capital, it's terrains of like an advanced modern society. And yeah, it might be just a stylistic choice, right? But if you like, when you're in cutscenes, you can see your dragon, Angelus, impaled through a tower, which reflects the cutscene of the Nini. And well, in general, the themes of time loop. Gonna show you right now on screen what I'm talking about. But yeah, something to think about, huh? We killed these cubes right here. There we go. Let's use the trick I talked about. So I go up, 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 and down. We gain a lot of speed. I dash, I go faster, I focus on this guy, and I dodge to the right. And I hit him 500 times, and I use my magic, and I hit him again, and I hit him again, and I hit him again. I unfocus, I go to here, I dodge. Oh. I dodge, I dodge. I start hitting him, I start hitting him. I dodge. Ow. like I said, this is like one of the more harder levels, or at least personally I had more trouble with this level than any other. Okay, one is dead, and we got this guy left. Fuck you, giant. Get killed. We're done. Yippee! What also makes this level a lot harder is that you can unlock one of the weapons, and if you want Tandini, you need to beat it with like 75% health, something like that, in less than 4 minutes? 3 minutes? I forgot the exact time. But yeah, that's mostly it, guys. Because in terms of boss fights, you got one against Angelus, and it's really simply just hit her, jump, and one with mana, which is really cheesable. What I could show you is the boss fight against Furia, which is pretty well done, if I say so. And endings a boss fight, like it's a rhythm game, I can't really show any combat there. Wait, let me think. Oh yeah, here. The demons wins the free no her for the last time. Here we go. Here is Furia. Yeah. Oh, because it's a boss fight, we have a set dragon.
Is that the goddess?
I can't really choose anything else.
That the goddess?
I shoot at her.
What nightmare
I dodge.
grips the world?
She hits me. I dodge. Hit. Okay. Oh yeah, the swords. This is a really fucking bullshit. You need to hit all of them. And it's really hard, if I say so myself. I think, yep, you cannot dodge it. Yeah, she does the swords. You need to focus. I recommend saving your magic for hitting the swords, because it doesn't do much damage to Furia. We might need a few tries with this, because it's, yeah, behind the ending boss, it's the hardest boss fight in the entire game. You can also sort of predict her trajectory, so you can hit her more other times. Yeah, there we go. We use our magic, and while we use our magic, we focus on the remaining blades. There we go. We dodge. Right, left. I said it reversed. Amazing. Right, left. It's good to try and vary the direction you dodge, because you might get fucked else if she like sends an attack towards where you were going. Let's try to get timing here. My game is also lagging a little because I'm recording. There we go. We kill all the swords, so we can hit her. No problem. Even if we're not focusing her, we can, yeah, you saw it right there. We can sort of predict her movement. Like the projectiles aren't dictated by theoretical, it's more so to tell us that we're going to hit her. There we go. She's gonna send swords. So we do this. We do this. And we do the last 4. Oh wait, one more. There we go. Yep, I left one by accident. I'm fucking stupid. One thing you might notice is that with the dragon you can't really get health back like you do with ground mission combos. So that sucks. But it also adds more challenge because I think the boss fights wouldn't be nearly as hard if you didn't have to do all this like bullshit. Like it's straight up a bullet hell at some levels. Yeah, we spam. Oh wait, one sword. She's gonna hit us with the sword. Fuck. We can't let that happen. We dodge. We dodge. We hit. We dodge. We dodge. I'm done. Let's target her for a bit because it will really be stupid if I die here. It will make me look really bad, you know. I can't lose gaming cred. What is the gaming YouTube space going to say about me? And we need to really focus because we're fucking dead if we don't destroy all the swords. Magic. Furia, please don't. Furia, I'm sorry. I am Kame. I love you very much. Do not kill me. Hello, I am fucking stupid. But, well, that's the video, guys. Really fucking stupid for dying there. But I hope y'all enjoyed the showcase of the gameplay. And that it's not really bad as people say. There's just not a lot of information. But I hope y'all like it. And see ya soon. Bye.